Welcome to another episode of I Love You, Colonel Sanders. In the last episode, we left on a bit of a cliffhanger where I had to decide between sitting next to my best friend or Colonel Sanders. So without making you wait any longer, let's get back into it. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Should I sit by Colonel Sanders or my best friend? So I'm thinking, since the goal, obviously, of this game is to somehow make Colonel Sanders fall in love with me, I should probably sit by him, right? Tell me in the comments if this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna go for it for now. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It begins here. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident of his desire to learn. So here, perfect upright posture. It's a little bit like this. You're sitting upright, really straight. The opposite is slouched, like that. So he's sitting up very nice and straight, perfect upright posture. Kind of scary and weird. I try to have good posture, but I mean, you're in a classroom. I don't know if I could keep it up the whole time. Thank you for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. What does that have to do with? That's so inspiring. Is it? I'm kind of confused. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. At least the narrator knows what's up. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Oh, Professor Dog is coming back! Oh, I had dreams about him the other night. Professor Dog! Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. That's kind of scary. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. This is a lot of pressure. I don't know if I want to take a quiz while I'm playing a game. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Depends. Here, the word meh we use informally, just to mean, I don't know. Extremely, looking at you, Pop. Oh, that's mean to Pop. How do we know he doesn't wash his hands? Actually, I don't want to know the answer to that question. Doesn't matter at all. Pretty sure that's the wrong one. We'll go with extremely. That's right. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to... Definitely feather, right? But here's the other one. Night vision goggles are those big glasses that you put on to see at night. Or a slam dunk in basketball when you get the ball through the net because you're jumping. I'm not too good at describing sports-related things. Sorry, guys. But we'll go with feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork. I want a giant fork. That'd be kind of fun to try to eat with that. A meat tenderizer. A spork. Since they've already kind of mentioned sporks a lot in this game, I'm going to assume a spork. Is that a KFC thing? What food is best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? Oh. A pancake that looks like a silly face. I want a pancake. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, pancake. Okay, back to it. Okay, what's logical? This sounds like something Colonel Sanders would say based on what we know about him so far, right? He's kind of overly poetic. Anything prepared with love. Although KFC tends to be very salty, doesn't it? This is a dangerous one. I want to say pancake personally, but I think the right answer is this one. That's right! Yay! Is Sprinkles a good boy? Of course he is! Sprinkle is the best boy! He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. That's right! Perfect score! 5 out of 5! Oh! Sprinkles! Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. So here, tally your score is, let's see. Let's pretend that this is my pop quiz that I just took. I am checking the answers. Okay, this is correct, correct, correct. That's tally. I know we just met, but I have to confess. What is he going to confess to us? I think you have a beautiful brain. I'm liking this game. Hot diggity, alien unicorn, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Yay, we're already winning. Ah. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Yay, lunchtime! Oh, now I'm hungry. This is how it starts, isn't it? First I'm hungry and then I'm craving KFC. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Oh, I'm really hungry. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers! Yay! Lunch! But Shh! Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said, shh! In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone at lunch. Let me guess what you made, Colonel Sanders. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy, golden finish. So here, piled high, as you can see in the photo, you see them piled on top of each other. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Envelop, cover. That aroma, that smell, is all around you now. It's a part of you. This is getting very dramatic. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Novel here, we're not talking about the book. There's another version of novel, another meaning. Here, this meaning is new. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, "Stop thinking and start eating!" For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. I'm sure you have, Colonel Sanders. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. 11 herbs and spices. I feel like that's something we need to remember. You look around and notice every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Scribbling going really, really fast. And scribbling, the writing isn't very clear because you're writing it so fast. But that's all I'll say about that. What, do you think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Psh, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Uh-oh. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I spilled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. So this last phrase, she wants him all to herself. That means nobody else can have Colonel Sanders. So we've got competition with this girl, apparently. And I'm a little bit concerned because she has gorgeous purple hair. And I mean, come on. Oh, please. Well, then, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. So this last phrase, dig in, that means just start eating right away. Get into it. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Ooh! Are we about to die? Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. This is turning into a sci-fi, guys! Oh my gosh! Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. So we're in space? Okay, focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. That looks dangerous, swim toward the light. So I don't know if this is something only in Western culture and Western language, but go to the light basically means go to the afterlife or die. So I don't think I want to swim toward the light. That sounds bad. focus your mind and meditate, or savor the moment. And this seems more focused on Colonel Sanders and who he is. This is more focused on the food. We've been focusing so much on Colonel Sanders so far. I want to try to identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. So I'm thinking about every flavor right now very, very specifically. Salt? Maybe. Definitely salt. Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. This is getting weird. Yes, even deeper still! Until you find it. Are we going to learn a secret recipe for KFC? Doesn't that kind of take away from the whole point of this whole ad? Could it be? Oh, I see what you did there. I see it. We don't get to know the secret recipe. He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret. And yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. Okay, everyone, I think we're going to stop here for today, but let me know in the comments what you think so far, and let me know a little bit about yourselves too. I'm excited to hear and learn about your backgrounds and your goals for English. So I hope you also hit subscribe below and like, and we'll see you next time. Bye!